Unsolved 1902, the case of the newly born child that was found dead in Reform Lane. The body of a newly born male child was found in the drainpipe in Reform Lane, Maidenhead, on the 30th of December 1902. An open verdict was returned on the body of the child after it was heard that it could not be proved that the child had had a separate existence. A doctor said that there were no marks of external violence about the child's body. However, the woman who lived in one of the cottages in Reform Lane was charged with concealing the birth of a child. The woman had been a widow of a colonel in the Royal Horse Artillery who did distinguished service in India and who died in 1888, leaving her practically penniless. She had initially been in the colonel's service, but he had married her after they fell in love. She was described as the daughter of poor parents who had lived in Market Street, Maidenhead, and who had gone into service at the colonel's house, Fair St Villas, Northtown, near Maidenhead. They were married for 11 years, but after he died, his pension went with him, and he left her and their little boy with nothing but a few debts. After his death, the woman returned to service and had since been charring and taking in mangling and earned £0.50 a week nursing an invalid who lived in Reform Lane, and it was alleged that the child found in the drain of the house was hers. The child's body was found in a drain at the back of a row of cottages in which the invalid lived, which had served all the cottages. It had been wedged in. The woman had been living with the invalid for the previous 6 months. The woman had denied that the child had been hers, but had refused to be medically examined. It's not known where Reform Lane was, but it's thought to have been near to where Reform Road is today, a location of an industrial estate. It's not known how the child came to be in the drain, or who the mother was, and the case remains as much of a mystery today as it did back then.